Hello, 10th grade ELA students. This is Ms. Thomas here, and I'll be walking you through today's lesson. So please note the homework. You have to finish and read Ode 1 and Scene 2, annotate complete comprehension questions, and there will be a quiz tomorrow. The homework sheet will be available on Google Classroom. This is what it looks like. On to our lesson. Today we're focusing on how do we write character analysis. So in a writing assignment, we might write something like, Ismini states, but think of the danger, think what Korean will do. And of course, we're citing at line 14. This reveals she's scared of the long crayon. And this is a good start. You are beginning to share, but there's so much more we can build on from here. So make sure you're taking notes. You have a guided worksheet that you can refer to. Step 1 is you want to ask questions. So you look at that passage and you think, what does this mean to say or do? Why does she say this? What's motivating her? What is her greater fear? And how do other characters respond to her? We ask questions because questions ultimately lead to analysis, and this helps you start to generate ideas. And once you have a lot of ideas, you need to think and consolidate, because your ideas might be all over the place. You have lots of questions about lots of different things, but how can you hone in and pick the most important ideas? And last, you have to write and incorporate your evidence and your analysis. So you see over here, we first have context. When Antigone asks Ismene to join her in burying Polyneices, that's your context. And then you have your analysis. Ismene's refusal to join in the act of rebellion indicates both her fear and her ability to be rational, which is in direct opposition to Antigone's personality. Ismene fears for herself. When she says, then you have evidence, think of what Korean will do. Also note, we're not following typical meal here. You're very used to saying main idea, evidence, analysis, but over here we have context, analysis, and then your evidence. And continuing with this, it says, she appears weak in contrast to Antigone, who declares, Korean is not enough to stand in my way. And we see analysis next, which is more what you're used to with seeing a meal format. The analysis is, what Ismene understands more than Antigone is the limitations of the gender in their society where women depend on their curios. In addition, Ismene is more aware of her own limitations, so she begs the dead to forgive her. Ismene understands Antigone's plan is irrational and futile, so she's comfortable being seen as helpless if it means staying alive. For today's workshop, and you will be working on this for 2 days, Tuesday we have this lesson. Tomorrow, Wednesday, you'll have a quiz, and Thursday we will be doing another activity that builds on this lesson. And we want you to practice out the skill for yourself. So ask questions of the passage we read, write the questions at the top of your paper, and you will have space for that. Think and consolidate your ideas. Finally, you're going to incorporate the evidence and analysis. You're picking one trait and creating a sentence that incorporates that word and multiple pieces of evidence. So this is your worksheet for the day. You see the guided notes and then the place where you're going to put down your work. If you have any questions or concerns, please make sure to contact us on Google Classroom, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.